Patrick, I said I didn't want to be late again. God. Oh, hey guys. Welcome to our September live stream. Don't worry about Patrick. He's being dragged out of the room as we speak. Austin, you haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, I've been notably absent for a long time. Literally like over a month here.
Today's coupon code is No Alley, and that'll get you 15% off any order capped at $100 value at waltons.com on any non-sale item. So it's No Alley, and I'll spell that because I think we had some problems with her name last time.
Did you guys do? You guys did live stream without me last month, right? Allie did it with you.
Allie did it with me. Okay. Yep. And then we had you for a podcast, and then yeah, it doesn't want to type. 15% off any non-sale item. So welcome to September's live stream. As you can see, we've got a new game for you back here. It is
something that spins. Sweet.
The Wheel of Torture. So whoever's got a good, or whoever we draw to win, has a good chance of winning something good and a medium chance of winning a shaker. The shaker is actually going to be a 3-set, but it's still by far the lowest value prize on there. As somebody wins something, that prize comes off. So if somebody wins the grinder's gone, and we put something else in its place. You could also win an 11-pound stuffer, $100 gift card, 25, 50, 75, 660-pound scale, jerky gun, or somewhere, sausage of choice. So sausage of choice is I will go buy a pork butt and make you what X number of pounds, however much I can get out of a pork butt, of anything you want, freeze it and ship it to you. So that could be a snack stick, a summer sausage, or just a regular bratwurst, whatever you want.
Jambalaya bratwurst?
Jambalaya brat is not allowed. Or you're just getting like the plain Jane, just pork jambalaya brat, because that one's intense. And I just got done making a ton of products, so I don't really feel like diving into much more today.
Did you just finish the Zubilee stuff?
Or just
okay.
last week, but yeah.
Who's coming? Oh, hashtag No Alley.
Hello.
Why are you sitting here?
Actually here, so.
There's no room for you up here.
I just brought something cool.
There's not. Oh, darn it. I'm trying to be mean, and it's not working.
Other new cool things. We have new shirts coming, and I've got on new Meatgistic shirt, purple. It looks fantastic.
I don't like the color.
I love
It's
it.
lavender. I don't like
It
it.
looks so good.
Tell us what else you don't like about it, dude.
And then I have my green on.
The green is very nice.
The best color.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think I wore green yesterday.
She came up here with the paper like she was going to show us something, and then okay,
Wichita Business Journal.
nice.
Oh, nice.
We are
Oh.
top private companies.
Oh boy.
Made the list.
What number are we?
31.
Okay, not bad. What's number one?
Coke.
Industries
No.
with $125 billion.
We're probably not.
revenue.
We're probably not going to catch them, unless we start getting into the military-industrial complex.
TikTok shop could start taking off.
Yeah, you never know. All right, so a couple of things. Obviously, we're going to draw winners. You'll have your choice of the wheel. We can still do the darts if you want. And then we've got, what do we call it, shaker shuffleboard up there. But I feel like most people will want the wheel. It seems like the most fun thing
Wheel of
to
me.
do. Torture.
I'm excited for the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you built the wheel. You did a very good job.
I just want to see the wheel.
You want to see it spin once?
Yeah.
I'm getting the Circle of Death is what Bocephus calls it. I think I actually like Circle of Death. It's a pretty good name.
I like it.
Back in the day, I had a drinking game that was called Dylan's Death Wheel.
Okay.
It was fantastic.
How'd you play?
You had a wheel, and there was drinks, like all the drinks you would not want.
Ooh.
Like a shot of Bacardi 151, a shot of like Soco Pepper. You ever had Soco Pepper? I don't know if they still make it anymore. They made it 15 years ago.
Was it like black pepper or?
No, like Tabasco-y, but just like really bad alcohols. And it was, yeah, it made a couple good things, but
No Jepson's Malort, though, right?
no.
God. That was the worst.
But-
Absolute worst.
Yeah, I would have had an actual vomit scenario. I'm sure if I would have partake. Any
Did
other
you ever
time,
take
so-
a shot of
No,
Jefferson's
no.
Malort?
I sniffed it a few times
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
bad.
But
It was
no, I
horrible.
couldn't do that.
It's a dare. It's not even something like you mix with like bitters. Like when you
Yeah.
mix bitters with some other things, they add flavor to it. This was just terrible all around. All right, so Austin was nice enough to bring. I think he brought in just for me.
Yeah.
A little charcuterie board here. I'm housing it because I was hungry. I forgot to eat lunch, so
I was tempted to make there be a challenge that you had to complete before you got to
I could
partake,
eat all that.
but no.
I can do
No,
that.
like you had to do like complete like a trivia game or
Ooh, you could sell
or
it.
perform a
you
task.
can't eat until you sell your house. How about that?
No, that's the mustache.
Oh,
For those of you who may or may not be able to see, 'cause my mustache grows
combine
so
everything.
slow.
I've been refraining from asking, so but since you brought it up, is that why you're not
Yes.
shaving? Okay.
I'm not shaving my mustache until my house is sold, or at least like we have a contract on it.
it's also a good like just start of the year football season thing too, right? So
Yeah. Also, if Notre Dame wins this weekend and somehow the Commanders start doing well, the mustache will also stick around for that.
You got one of the best tight ends in the NFL now, so you're gonna be fine.
He's not
Oh,
even going to see
geez.
the field. He's listed our third string tight
Oh,
end.
really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Apparently, he's doing really well. He had an amazing play in preseason, but we got Zach Ertz ahead of him, and
Still, yeah, rookie guy.
yep. All right, so let's draw a winner. Austin, go ahead and draw a winner, and then we'll wheel of death them.
we say the word draw a lot. Who can actually literally draw better between you two?
My man.
Not you at all.
Do we
Not
have-
Austin can draw really well.
Okay.
Hidden talent.
Our first winner is Tex.
Oh, sorry, you can't win. You're actually affiliated with Walton, so
He doesn't. He
Sorry.
doesn't receive a paycheck.
it's like at a casino. If you're related to the the blackjack dealer, you can't win at all.
All right, he wants to spin.
Oh, don't hold the top.
We're gonna break the frames per second on here.
$50 gift card.
$50. Step right up.
Tex, we'll get that. You want me to send it, or you already got it up?
I got it.
Congratulations, Tex. All right, so for those sharp-eyed people, you'll see we have a newspaper here and a fishing lure. So in this newspaper,
For you eagle-eyed viewers,
that is the picture that you've all seen of my fish. Now, they did a little photoshopping to make it more family-friendly. Yeah, they photoshopped red over the shirt.
why don't you just go hold it up on the board? I have that in picture perfect focus. Yeah, so you see yeah, perfect with the fish.
So that is my picture that the one of the guys submitted up to this paper in Minnesota. So they sent me a copy of the paper, and do I need to keep holding this?
No, it's whatever.
Okay. And this is the lure that I caught that huge muskie with. So I'm going to add both of these to my shadow box or display case, whatever you want to call it, which is going to be the very first thing you see when you walk into my new house.
How many trips
It's going to
have
be
you
right across from the door.
taken to Hobby Lobby just this last week?
No, I did all that in one.
Joann's. Where do you go? Where do you get your?
Is
fix?
that is Michael's? Is that right next to Pat's? Yeah, and then Joanne's.
Oh, cool.
So that's my spot, I guess. What do you want me to do? It's right there.
It is the closest.
Hobby Lobby's better.
It's right there.
No, but the amount you save in time and gas alone makes up the difference.
And also, I just don't care that much. I mean, I care. I wanted to do it, but I didn't need it to be like perfect.
40% off if you went to Hobby Lobby.
I don't care.
it was like Dylan's. You're just like, don't tell me the price. Don't no one talk to me here.
I don't do that anymore.
I don't look. Don't look
Yeah.
anyone in the eye.
For years, I would demand that the cash register person not tell me the price. Like, I don't want to know. Because it was getting more and more expensive. It was just making me angry, and I needed it. That was when I used to try to not be angry. I wasn't fully embracing my anger at that point. Yeah.
You're the exact opposite of like a blind guy at self checkout. What is it? How much? $4.70?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Nope,
you're
I would
just
look down,
guessing.
do everything I could to
You have
not
no
pay
clue.
attention.
I don't know if I could afford this.
All right, so a couple people were complaining about, or not complaining, they were saying that when they first did their giveaway entry, it said they had a bunch of previous entries. I figured out what was happening there. It had to do with when I copied over last month's. So it's giving you some of last month's entries as well for that first week. So I don't know why it's doing that, and I can't make it not. So enjoy the free entries if you entered last week, or last month, sorry. But yeah, so that took me way too long to solve, but I did eventually figure that out. We also are going to draw a winner for August, that first week. We're going to draw a winner for Meatgistics, and I think I'm going to add the new option of sausage of choice to that as well. If somebody would rather, instead of having either all those Walton things, the gift card, or the quick patty maker, if they'd rather have me just make them snack sticks, summer sausage, something like that, we could do that instead. The only thing I'll say no to is no dry cured stuff. It takes too long. And we've got plans going for all of that. Did we talk about this in the podcast? Yeah. That's what I've been talking about in the podcast. I made the 44 pounds of Cajun sausage that I have to eat. So that's going to start Sunday. We have Jubilee this weekend, so I didn't want to start it like today and then immediately break it tomorrow, because this donut place comes and they make these little donut holes that they dust with, what is it, Patrick?
I don't know.
Yeast. They dust it with like some sort of yeast. And
dude,
it is
I was gonna say sugar.
unbelievable.
With yeast?
Yeah, some sort of like, I think yeast is the right word. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I could be wrong.
There's some special ingredient that helps.
The drinks flow fairly smoothly there, so they might have told me
She
something
said,
else.
"This
and I was
is
just
our
like,
least
it yeast? It's
popular."
yeast. Okay, it's yeast.
Yeast,
It's yeast, guys.
guys.
Everybody enjoy it. But we made 50 pounds of Philly brat, 50 pounds of Hatch green chili, 50 pounds of habanero barbecue, and then 50 pounds of the buffalo wing snack stick, but we did the buffalo wing out of beef. What's up?
We're having a lot of video problems. I wouldn't have interrupted otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of reasons why the video would be dropping. I'm sure it's that spinning wheel of death back there that the camera was like, "What are you doing? How many
I
frames?"
doubt it was that.
I'm trying to think outside the box. Has that been on before?
No.
And have we had dire problems like that?
I mean, how is literally everybody complaining about it?
Yeah, I mean, a couple regulars. A couple guys are good.
Okay.
Keep
people
going.
are-
Do your best to refresh.
There are
I
like
know.
5 people who just said that they're good. So, oh,
Cancel out. Try a new browser. But yeah, bear with us, guys.
yeah.
Man, you know it's good if Cybulski's here. You know, he can never usually get the videos.
Well, who usually wins?
No, is that who I got confused with? We need everyone to have profile pictures after a while. It's like I feel like a kindergarten teacher trying to learn everybody's names on the first day of
It
school.
does help.
Yeah.
All right, no more of that. Thank you for bringing it, but
It's a problem.
I've already eaten a pound of cheese and meat in very little amount of time. So, how quickly do you think I can eat 44 pounds of Cajun?
Bratwurst?
Yeah.
Oh, less than 3 weeks.
Oh,
Like
yeah, okay.
maybe 2 weeks.
I think I can get it in under 2 weeks.
Because you could eat a pound at each meal. Like you could. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah,
You're going to need to be
on it.
exercising, working out
Yep.
to be able to burn that type of calories.
Right. I think I can do 4 pounds a day. So I think I can do it in 11 days.
Mm-mm.
You say mm-mm very, like, confidently there. Would you care to make a bet on this? And I have to videotape me eating all of it anyway, so.
I would make some sort of bet on it.
Okay.
11 days.
11
So
days.
11 days and 1 second. I win.
No. I mean, like into the 11th, you know what I'm talking about.
So if we start now,
Yeah. No, we start on Sunday.
okay, start Sunday. So is Sunday day 1 or day 0?
Sunday's day 0.
Day 0.
Day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3. Yeah.
So really it's 12 days.
Whatever. Why are you like this? God. Where's Allie?
I just
Bring
gotta-
Allie back.
I just gotta. If I'm making a bet on it, I gotta know the details.
Okay. What do you want to bet?
I don't know.
All right. Well, while you're guessing, I'm going to pick a random user from the last 30 minutes, and it's Sabes. Sabes. So Sabes, you can choose. You can choose us throwing darts for a gift card, multiply it by 5, the Wheel of Death, or Shaker Shuffleboard. Spin. Do you want to spin it? You made it.
Sure.
Just if you do spin it as hard as I spun it, which you don't really need to, yeah, just hold it like that. Oh, got a little gangster lean to it. Oh, just away from the grinder.
Yeah, jerky gun though, that's a good price.
That is a good price. Oh, we got to take that down.
Oh, so once they get it, it's
Yep,
done?
that's gone. We'll replace it with the Jacquard tenderizer, I think. No, we'll replace it with the
Ooh,
butcher's knife.
the butcher
Ooh, a
knife.
Ooh, a deli meat.
All right, so Sabes, I will email you, and we will have customer service get in touch with you, and they'll get all your information, get this sent out to you.
Do we ask blood type?
No,
Or
social
s- or
security
sign-
number though.
We don't ask
Yeah.
sign or anything
No.
like that?
Sign doesn't matter.
Here's your sign.
It is very difficult to type without being able to use your middle finger, by the way.
Why can you not use your middle finger, John?
I came in very early on Wednesday, and Walter and I were talking, and he tried to stab me,
Yeah.
and I just managed to block my face, but the knife went through my hand. So
Could have picked anybody else and it'd been more believable.
Walter is here early, so
Yeah, but he
that
won't stab
part's
you.
believable. Anybody else would? No, I was trying to show him case hardening, and my knife just slipped and went thwack. And I mean, I felt it hit the bone. It hurt.
It's like I read that in a comic book.
It didn't really hurt. It was just more of like a sickening. Like, you ever torn an ACL or anything? The pain isn't really like that bad. You more feel sick.
You just know something bad.
You're like, that was bad. So I immediately clenched it, and then we took a Band-Aid and we wrapped it around down here to cut off all the blood flow, and then we just tons of super glue. It worked, and I'm already healing. I am annoyed because I bought a new 3-wooden driver, and they're gonna arrive tomorrow now. They weren't gonna arrive till Monday, and I'm not gonna be able to go do anything with this. I can't grip a club with that.
Can you wrap enough like athletic tape around it to just kind of?
I was fighting with Brutus last night. That's where I got that big scratch from, and he opened this as well. Was that during that? No, that was something else. I don't know. I hit it yesterday and opened it, and no, it just, if you open this, it bleeds like crazy again. So, all right, gift cards, saves. What? Use customer service. SKU is that. Items is jerky gun.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Do I have to have the person's name and email in there, or does it grab it automatically?
If you don't have their name, just put in their username.
Okay.
Put something.
Nice. Well
That
done.
was a fail. Did not make it.
Nope. No, I want it in users.
If you guys have video or audio problems, either just if you give it a couple seconds and it doesn't come back, try refreshing the page. There's obviously some sort of latency issue going on today, but to be honest, there's not a lot we can do about it other than hope that the internet pipes from us to you clear up.
Okay. Sabes, you should have an email coming somewhat shortly with instructions on what to do next. You might get 2 of them, because I don't think that one went through. It just keeps taking out his email address.
Check the log.
Oh, so
Oh, don't put an email in.
oh, okay.
If you just do the username,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
find
fine.
the email. Is it capital S? It is,
It
unfortunately.
is absolutely capital S. It is
case sensitive.
100% that.
I wish I could fix that, but that's actually
Yep,
on the
that works.
Meatgistics side. Meatgistics usernames are for whatever reason they're case sensitive.
Oh, I've been getting terrible like acid reflux recently. It's annoying me to no end. All right. Other things we need to do is we need to, at some point, I'll probably do it this weekend after Zubilee so I can get extra fat weigh me. Then we can see if I can actually lose weight by eating 4 pounds of sausage a day.
Depends on how active you are.
I mean, I'm pretty active.
If you're pretty active, you probably will still.
No.
Because just getting rid of the other crap.
Well, I'm still going to drink.
Oh.
So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. What are you laughing at?
Are you prepared for the flip side?
I am.
You change your diet,
I know.
and that much meat, you're either going to have diarrhea or you're going to be constipated to no end.
One of the
It's
two.
going to be one of the two.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm hoping for one, but I'm preparing for the other. So we'll see how that goes. I'd be shocked if I get out of that one lightly. I have a trivia question I want to ask them, but I don't have a gift in mind for them. Like the first person to answer gets a free spin. Yeah, there you go. First person who can answer this question correctly will get a free spin on the wheel, and I will put it in chat as well because people are having so many problems with chat. Okay. In the whole month of August, what was the most viewed product on Waltons.com? Don't say anything. We'll see who comes up with it, and the winner gets... Do you still have your gallbladder? That can be the source of... Oh, Stephen Winscott gets it immediately.
Nice one.
Well done, Stephen.
Spin that wheel.
All right, let's see what Stephen gets. So we don't even have to get... Oh, my good Lord!
For a bonus spin, that's not a bad prize. Do you remember?
Stephen,
Do you know which one that is?
we do know which one that is.
Okay. I told Allie keep it under 600.
Okay, she did. Barely, but she did. Steven! I feel like maybe we should take that back from him.
I think you already said it, so you
I'm just
can't.
kidding. Congratulations, Steven. That's awesome. All right, I will get your.
Oh, I gotta find out. Steven. Oh, Steven. I'm so sorry.
Yes, there you go.
You should leave Team Blue now.
Good
John
job.
John tried to take away your prize.
No.
You should join the Team Orange crew. I would never have tried
John
that.
was clearly joking. All right, 192242 is the skew. All right, let's try this. Use customer service. Send you that. And it's sent. Congratulations, Stephen. That's awesome. All right, take that out. Stephen, ask him if he follows us on social medias.
Steven, do you follow us on social media?
Don't call
I don't
me
know if
Steve.
he figured that out because of how much that stuff was blowing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said yes.
See, there you go. All right, I'm replacing that with another 11-pound sausage stuffer. So,
Pretty sweet looking wheel.
what are Allie and Tex talking? I don't like this.
I don't either. Who knows what kind of
I know.
shenanigans
what
they're
gonna get
running
up
in
to,
the background.
The two of them? Yeah, no thank you. All
Tex,
conversations-
I've been nice to you lately, Tex, so just be nice to us.
We're always nice to Tex.
I mean, mayo on a steak, though, you know? It's like,
Right? It was just an odd...
he
it was an
never
odd-
had a chance.
He knew he had to take a big swing to try to beat me, but the mayo was not the way to go.
No.
So, Stephen, you'll get an email from us, respond to it. It'll go to our customer service department, and they'll get that handled for you. Pretty awesome. I'm pumped up about that. That went much faster than I thought it would. We've got a huge raffle going on with Pass It On Outdoor Mentors right now. It's an ultimate package. It's a $2,000. It's over $2,000 value. You get a 20-pound electric stuffer. You get the compact chamber. You get a 22 meat grinder, 50-pound meat mixer, and then a bunch of like accessories and little stuff. I'm gonna post a link to it here in the chat. I also created just a post on Meatgistics about it, but I think it's like $25 a ticket, and I think they're only selling a couple hundred of the tickets.
500.
500 of the tickets.
That is a sweet deal, though, because like some of the raffles they do, sometimes it's a cheaper gun, it's a nicer gun. This one, like exactly like all that stuff is it's over $2,000.
Yep.
Quite the package.
I saw a raffle earlier today. There were $100 a ticket. They were going to sell 200 of them. The prize was you and 4 friends go to a dove hunting place in Georgia and won 4 Browning Magnuses, which are like $2,000 each or right around there. Like, it's not a bad like risk to reward ratio.
Yeah.
But
I won a Browning Maxis from Pass It On.
Did you?
It's been 10 years now, probably. 10 to 12 years, and that still is my go-to shotgun.
Sure.
It's amazing. When I won it, they were like, I don't know, 1,200 to 1,600 at the time. Now I don't even know.
They've got to be.
They've got to be pushing $2,000.
$2,000, yeah. I still have to go get that Beretta I bought from your father that broke the first time I used it. I take that to a gunsmith. You weren't there.
I
bought.
You did take it somewhere, or you need to?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I need to take it somewhere. It just went pop, and nobody could get it back in.
Over under?
Nope. Semi-auto.
What happened to it?
Don't know. Just like literally the whole stock pushed back, and we tried everything. We brought it to the gunsmith at the place we were at, and he's like, I cannot fix this.
That's wild.
Who knows? Your dad sold me a lemon. Now I'm worried about driving the truck.
I warned you. I was, I don't know.
You see the truck I drive all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm clearly not concerned about things breaking and falling off. So yeah, for those who don't know, I bought the old Walton's work truck, and this upcoming week will be the week where I switch the registration and insurance over and attire Goldie. It's the end of an era. Very sad about that.
Are you just going to park it, or are you going to get rid of it?
I'm gonna sell it to somebody. I got a friend who, when I was telling that, they were like, "I'll buy it. I'll use it as a farm truck." I was like, "All right, I'm like, you can have it." No.
But did he want your house? Or you're like, hold on, this was too easy.
No.
It comes with a
Yeah.
brand
See,
new house.
as soon as you're not looking to sell something, see what
Yeah.
happens, John?
This person lives on a farm, though. They wouldn't be interested in a neighborhood house. If any of you are looking for a house in a nice neighborhood in Wichita, look me up. It's Elk Creek.
Is that Greenwich house still available? Keep an eye on it.
I'm not.
He can't even
done.
look.
No.
I'm done. I'm not looking. I did see that one though, because somebody was like, I was talking to somebody about what I was looking for, and they're like, "Oh, what about this?" They showed me that. I was like, "Yeah, Austin sent me that, and like it's out of my price range. I don't want to spend that much." They're like, "This is exactly what you said you'd spend." And I was like, "Oh my God, they dropped that $100,000." So I'm sure it's gone by now.
I keep seeing stuff pop up, too, that I just be amazing. I don't want to move. Not a good time to move, but also, I don't know. The one there that has like 5 acres, that's more than I have. I want something that has more acres.
Yeah.
I only have like 2.5, but house close to us just went on the market. It's not technically on the market. It's going to go to auction.
Really?
But there's 2 20-acre sections, or you buy the whole 40
Okay.
with the house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they? I think they're going to probably end up asking like $25,000 an acre for it, something like that, plus the house,
Yeah.
which is absolutely
That's a
ridiculous.
lot.
I wish I could buy something with land, but buying anything with any land around here is just impossible.
I mean, you can do it. You just have to be prepared to drive 45 minutes every day to work.
Oh yeah,
That's how you're going to do
not
it.
around here. Then.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. My longest drive ever for work was, I mean, when I lived in Dallas, it probably averaged close to an hour, just because traffic was so bad.
Yeah, but where you lived, you were still probably like next to a grocery store.
Yes.
If you live an hour away here,
Yeah.
you're an hour away from everything.
That's a good point.
Not just work.
It's a fair point.
Everything.
You got someone asking a price on it. My son's looking for a home, so I don't know if you want.
Jayhawk, we're at 725,000. I'll put my address in.
I don't know if you want a private message them or.
No, I don't care.
I'm still trying to get a lot of these people video and audio.
There's really nothing you're going to be able to do for it, though, Patrick.
I'm
It's all
rooting.
about-
No. I'm really like
Oh,
thinking about
you're
it.
on their side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it, dudes.
I thought you were trying to figure it out. Okay. All right, draw a winner.
So one guy said his
Sure.
speed was pretty sweet. So
Pooh. Oh, how to pronounce this name? DK Regsec.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna go with. You won. Do you want to spin the wheel, play shuffleboard, or throw darts?
well,
So he comes in here every once in a while. He's brought me some pretty darn good beer from time to time.
That guy? Oh, he's a local guy?
Oklahoma?
Oh, there we go. Spin the wheel.
sweet.
Where are we going here?
Stuffer.
11-pound stuffer.
That's great.
Nice.
All right, all the good prizes are going very soon. This is getting a little out of hand
This
here.
could quickly turn into repeat of.
Yeah, I
when
know.
we-
I know.
I think the wheel's fantastic.
It was a great idea. We might buy one that actually like.
No, just just brand it Walton's in the middle, and we're there. This is great.
All right, meet your 6 username is that.
It looks
Person's name is Don.
professional.
161. Oops.
You can make it out of metal, and then just get a magnet for each one of these.
All right. You should have an email address, and you've got yourself an 11-pound sausage stuffer. Lose a turn. All right, good. We get a negative one on there.
Since we've had some big winners, we're
Yeah.
gonna make
Next-
somebody angry.
Next people got to get some get back on this. The sausage of choice one, I feel like. That's maybe more of a punishment. You have to eat sausage that I've made. Who knows though? The freaking pork butts are so bad nowadays.
Oh,
They're all junk from the store.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all junk.
Think
Like
so?
they have so much water in them. It's unbelievable. They might as well be PSE. Like it is not good.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
And the amount of like blood clots in them, it's bad.
I mean, ultimately, it'd be better to find more local meat
Yeah.
instead of going to Sam's or Costco or even Dillon's. But it's also harder to do.
All the stuff I bought for Zubilee was from Sam's, and a ton of those were junk. So, really nothing you can do about it. Refresh gives me a still snap of the audio.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Bonuts. Yeah, you're still entered, even if you can't get to the live. Oh, well, he can't hear me
This
if he
is
can't
being
get to the live stream.
recorded, so this will be promptly put on YouTube after this.
We don't have a U.S. chef store here. They do have good meat there, though. When we were up in Missoula, Montana, a couple years ago, I got to go to one of those and was impressed with the quality of their meat. All right. I'm going to draw the winner for last month's Meatgistics giveaway. Just give me a second to get that open. I never realized how much I type with my middle finger.
I did something to my left pointer finger a month or two ago,
Yeah.
and I sat here typing without it, and I kept having to like shift my hand over.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's bad.
You get very used to being able to just type away. Then you can't. It's a pain.
Granted,
Yeah, stay with,
I am famously babyish about small.
stay with us in the
injuries.
chat, guys. Let's get very vocal in the chat from YouTube, maybe. 'Cause
Why,
a lot,
are people not able to
a
hear
lot
us?
of them have no video and sound.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go poke the back, see what's up. Maybe there's a Kyle Broflovsky famously unplugged and plugged back in a giant.
Okay.
If other people are fine, it's not us. Like, it's something out there on the internet. But
Go ahead, Patrick. Do whatever you think. Just obviously don't unplug anything.
Drinks, anybody?
No, I'm good. Thanks. All right, meet your 6 members special, drawing a winner. That is Bob Stellick. Bob, congratulations. I saw you with us earlier. If you're still here, oop, I almost put his user or his. Bob, your choices are either the patty maker, gift card, or I will make you sausage, or you can have like one of all the little Walton's branded things. So Rafter says his audio randomly came back, so maybe it's Patrick. I'm frozen.
You're frozen?
I'm frozen.
Oh, it's because you have dark mode enabled.
Seriously?
No.
Oh. don't do that.
I like dark mode when it's like night, but anything during the day,
Yeah.
I can't stand looking at dark mode.
I like.
It just doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Oh, Bob has no. He's in a blind. I think it's a $50 gift card. Quick patty maker. All right, Bob's in the deer blind, says he doesn't have any deer blind, doesn't have any audio, so I just typed everything out. I was annoyed. I almost made the front page. Mine's 48 inches. This jabroni. Where's the front page? 51 inch.
Holy moly.
Yeah, right? Just
That's
a
insane.
little bit bigger. But the difference between a 51 inch and a 48 incher is a lot more than just 3 inches. 51, anything over 50 inch, you're probably only catching one of those, unless what you do is musky fishing, which is not what I do.
Bob said $50 gift card.
I'll get that sent out to you. Okay. I'm sending it, or are you sending it?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I just saw you typing as I was getting ready to do it. I didn't want to.
I'm looking to see if I can find anything that's actively wrong with our streaming stuff.
Is it 50 or is it 75? I'm going to check real quick, Bob. I might be shorting you here. I might be about to short you. All right.
Everything appears to be operational. The only thing anywhere close to us that's having issues is Winnipeg, Canada, is having some traffic rerouted. So if people are having issues, unfortunately, I don't have a good answer.
All right. It is. Yep, it is a $50 gift card. Okay. Cool. On its way. Buy something from the stand.
Did you send the thing for him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I sent the email and clicked the use customer service thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since we're just doing that. If I bought a Bigfoot costume and started walking around random, just northeastern Wichita neighborhoods, how long do you think until I got shot?
What qualifies as northeast? North of what and east
Like
of what?
Bel Air,
Okay.
like in this area, basically. Like maybe into some Andover, but mostly just Bel Air, Park City.
You won't get shot.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. There's a guy in Mississippi who was doing that. He was going into like kind of like woodsy areas, like on people's land, and like ripping like trees down, dressed as Bigfoot. Nobody shot him. I was shocked. Somebody took a video of him, but nobody shot him.
I think most people would be too scared, and most people that maybe would shoot him, I would think would be intelligent enough to
Be like-
actually identify first
Also,
and not be a poacher
There's
for a Bigfoot creature.
a cryptid. Also, there aren't many 5'8" Bigfoots out there, right? Like they're like, yeah, that's a dude in a suit. That's not Bigfoot. He's not tall enough. But yeah, no, I had that thought. It's like, should I do that? No, I shouldn't do that. Like, not making the best decisions right now, but that'd be a really bad one. I started telling a bunch of you guys that I was doing a batch of dry cured sausage with spice line casings. We had some case hardening on that.
Everyone remembers because you
I talked about it?
sliced your finger.
Oh, yes. So it was on those casings or on those sausages. So I'm trying to get in touch with somebody, or I am in touch with somebody at Globe, trying to get a update on what setting changes we need to make that work, because it transferred perfectly. I mean, beautifully, way better than that. But yeah, there's just something happened in the transfer process that made a barrier on the outside of the sausage, so no more moisture was getting out. Like it's way softer in the center of the sausage than it should be. It sat in there for over 5 weeks, and it still just didn't dry out enough. So, what's up?
There's a lot of outlets in this place. Let me tell you.
You're just flipping things on and off.
Looking,
Just this one, this one, this one.
a lot of test buttons that you forget are cool. You know, it's like the back of a hairdryer or something.
And I talked about it on the podcast. Yeah, sure.
Spin
Allie's on the podcast.
that wheel.
You want to draw a winner? We're at 3:45.
Sure.
No whammies.
Rainbow Mom 87.
She won something recently as well. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
What?
And refill up with water.
What? You're a host. What if Dan Patrick just got up?
What if?
You're gonna go start his own show, dude.
Okay, Rainbow Mom, you get a chance to spin the wheel, play darts, or shuffleboard. Let us know what game you want to play. We'll find out what you win.
What do you guys think? Born in 87 or she's 87 years old? Young. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm starting to get to that age where when people are like I see a number and I'm like, well, they're not really that old. And then I realize like that's only 2 years older than me. And I'm like, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm going to say born in 87.
Yeah, for sure. Quick, go to his laptop and change him to Team Orange. Oh, is it open? Oh, man.
Patrick.
Dude, there's a world of possibilities that could happen right now. Nothing to see here, folks. We can go distract him in the hallway, give you more time.
I did it, but I don't even know what tab he's in. He's got so many tabs open. I gotta close the incriminating evidence.
See, he's like a parent with how many apps are running in their background. You go, why? You have to get rid of it.
Haven't seen anything yet. Rainbow Mom, you got to respond. Let us know what you want to play. Eventually, I don't know. We probably give things like a 5-minute timer, give or take. Oh, there we go. Rainbow Mom, do you want to spin the wheel for a prize? Do you want us to throw darts for a gift card? Or do you want to play shaker shuffleboard?
Animation's killing me.
Spinning the wheel.
Sweet. Making a transition right there. Oh, that's stuffer, right?
We got another 11-pound stuffer.
Woo! I need sound effects here.
Ooh. Can you do that off? Do you still have a stream deck back there?
I do. Did you master yours yet? Because I kind of hit. I hit
I
the level
unplugged
of
mine.
like, I'm like, I could get it to look cool. Like I could put different icons on there and stuff, but to route it to the sound. But then now that we don't have OBS in the way, it might be a little bit more direct. So I could give it a second glance.
Yeah. I had a lot of good intentions for mine. I used mine to move monitors around and do some stuff, and that was the whole goal. I got it, and then
Yeah.
I got rid of my monitors, and I unplugged the thing because I fight it, and I'm like, I don't want to spend time figuring out learning it, and I'm just like, whatever.
What are you? Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's actually really well made. Like full metal casing and all that.
Patrick, what are your thoughts on
Scared
your tight end wearing the Guardian helmet?
Oh no, you're breaking news to me.
Oh, okay.
Is it Chig? Is he wearing it?
Wiley or something?
Oh, Josh Wiley.
Yeah.
He's just a second-year guy at a tight end or at a Cincinnati. He's wearing it. Wow. Okay.
Blue didn't change. What does that mean?
Blue didn't change.
Somebody's
Blue didn't
tagging you,
change.
Austin. Blue didn't change. I don't believe that you've done
Austin.
nothing. What did you do?
I didn't do anything, so
didn't.
that's why I'm laughing because I don't know why I'm
Denny,
mean.
what do you mean by that?
Blue did not change. It's his favorite Joni Mitchell album, dude. Give him a second.
No. I
Come on,
believe
man.
Austin has done something to Team Blue.
No, positively not. I did not.
There's more talking about teams here. 75, 73, so just we're the young bucks in here, I guess.
Nice, sick reference, dude.
We're talking about age because our winner had 87, so they're most likely born in 87.
Yeah.
There we go. Turn on. What is caret browsing? Caret browsing? Have you ever seen this? What? Caret browsing?
Yeah, I turned that off. I have no idea what that is.
Never heard of it.
Oh, hey, I'm frozen. They claim there's nothing going on. There has to be something going on. It's just, to be honest, there's nothing I can really do about it right now.
Well, so many people are out hunting today anyways that in the future we have to remember that like around September live streams, like especially early September live streams, we really should do them on August 30th.
Yeah. We start getting this time of year though, and we get we get to full time. How many times do we have people going like, "Hey, I'm in the blind right
Yep,
now."
A lot of time. But specifically now, because I still think more people go bird hunting than deer hunting, but
Oh,
I still think
I
that.
think it got better when you were outside, dude. Like when you left, I think the show got like just
Noticeably better in both quality and stream.
yeah.
Patrick's been brutal recently.
Honest.
Yep, Bocephus even says John's back, but no picture or pictures locked up and no sound.
Yeah. See, that's why I was. Yeah.
So I guess it is.
It wasn't me. Yeah, I was just conveying the thought, I guess.
Now I have to look up if there's some sort of RF transmitter that I might have been injected with at some point that could be interfering with the stream because Rafter says I have a bug on me that does it.
cool.
Am I hardwired into the internet?
I don't know. Couldn't be. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine.
I don't know. The hair on your upper lip's getting kind of long.
I have no response to that. I don't know what to say to that. I got nothing.
So
Yes, nice Raptor W. Pisses his pants every time he fires up the microwave. That's cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
Oh, nice.
No, don't know it.
no,
Okay.
What? Randy Quaid.
I just have gotten used to disappointing you guys with the movies that I don't know and the
I mean,
quotes that I'm
with way more than just
ignorant
movies,
about.
Austin. You've just gotten used to disappointing us.
Yeah, okay. Go with that too.
There's
Do we
like two different people that work at Walton's. They either know the movies we're talking about
Or
they
don't. Yep.
know them at
Yep.
all.
Do we have a prize for Tuesday night's bingo?
Oh, no. We got to be honest. We got to work out the bingo first too. We need
Like
what?
what's being
We
said?
need 25.
We just do 5x5.
Yeah.
Okay.
BINGO.
B. I.
Yeah, but you can make it as big as you want.
Not really.
Sure you can.
I mean,
You just go all the way across.
guess.
It's called bingo. It doesn't have to be 5x5. Anyways, we're doing debate bingo. So we're going over to. Are we all showing up at your house, or are we doing it?
yeah, we need to do
Remotely?
it at my
Okay.
house because my kids are gonna be sleeping the
Okay.
whole time.
So we're gonna do debate bingo at Austin's house.
What does that mean? Debate bingo.
So you write down like Kamala Harris says.
Kamala
Trump
Harris has
says-
a cackle laugh.
Cackle laugh is a good one.
Oh, and
China.
if they say it, you
Trump
drink.
says
Yeah,
China
then
are
you get-
huge.
yep,
Like
and you
Cool.
get it marked off on your board. So should be fun.
Allie, Jenny, and I did it last time, and it was entertaining.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really don't care who wins in the debate at all. All I care about is filling out my board. Like that was.
That's all that matters.
I can't stand politics right now,
Yeah.
but that made me able to actually watch the debate.
I've paid way less. I haven't even been listening to my political podcast recently. I just have too many other things going on. I'm like, you know what? I just don't care. Everybody. Like, this is the most I've ever seen people have issues by a long shot. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I mean, I really don't. We would if there was an idea of something we could do, but there's really not.
Maybe need to pick a day, and I need to work on simulcasting.
We have about half as many viewers as usual, so it's not just that we're over
Yeah.
whatever. There's a word there.
I'll look to
Just
see
can't
if
think of it.
they have like anything new.
We won't be able to fix it for this one, but if we can fix this, maybe we won't run into it again. You got so lucky missing out on the podcast Wednesday.
Why is that?
Allie and I tried maybe the most disgusting thing we've done this year, for sure.
The bacon toothpaste?
It was so bad, dude. It was so, as soon as we started, both of us just like, it tasted like if you took, do you remember the old smoked sea salt? If you mix that with like Aquafresh,
Ooh.
that's all it tasted like. There was no actual bacon
No
flavor.
bacon, it was just smoky?
Salt and smoke.
Salt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It was not good. It was not good. And it was made in China and very large on there. It says, do not ingest. So there was some stuff in there you didn't want in your body.
Yeah. Can't believe you talked Allie into doing it then.
She was not given an option. She was told that this is what we're doing.
Yeah, she showed up. We were just
And
like, "Here you go."
plastic. She says, like smoked plastic.
That's bad.
Yeah, she sent me a message later that night. I don't remember what she said, but basically, I was like, you're becoming the toothpaste. It's eating you from the inside out. Everything comes with a warning there.
Saying California.
But this came from China.
He tagged Raptor.
China. Yeah, that I listened to a good explanation of that. This product, prop whatever in California, has been known to cause cancer or something like that. I listened to a good explanation of it recently, but I can't remember what it was.
It's like everything in like the fun section at like a Ross Dress for Less has that California thing on the back of it.
Yes, which makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. My steering wheel cover, the thing I'm touching the most,
Yep.
we couldn't use organic ingredients for that?
So there is a 10-inch butcher's knife. There's a 660-pound scale. There is a tenderizer. There's a shaker set, and there's an 11-pound sausage stuffer. Then there's a lose a turn, $25, $50, $75, and $100 gift card, and a shaker pack. No, can I buy that flamethrower?
I don't know.
Well,
Do I give you a check every other week? Do you have money to
no.
spend in
Can
your
I
name?
buy that flamethrower with Walton's money? Obviously, Austin. Be reasonable. Although I did buy a golf simulator, I don't need. So
What kind? What kind of simulator?
it's a something track, eat sports track.
I meant like, do you hit into a net? Do you hit?
Yeah, no,
anything?
you hit into
a wall thingy.
yeah, like a.
What
movie
reads it though?
screen.
Like the thing that's pointing at the ground and the ball in the club.
You have one from top down,
Okay,
and then one from the side.
man.
The one from the side, I think, is just, or maybe the one from the top is just about ball placement.
What if I'm great on the simulator and just like terrible, like because it's part video game in a way?
Listen, 2 weeks ago, I played the worst worst round of golf I've played in 10 years. Then my friend, we went over to his house. He set back up his simulator, and it just continued. It was so terrible, so terrible. The person I was with was like, "Just relax." It's like, "You shut up, like you be quiet." All right.
So good news. We might be able to do something to make this a little better.
Jim Smalla. Congratulations. Let us know. I assume you want to spin, but what did I do?
So we can enable a few new things on our stream and change the basically like the codecs that we're doing and do it in a way that we can use a new deal and an old deal. And so if people
Son of a... Something's wrong with
That's
it.
the third one.
Something's wrong with it.
Did I didn't take it off last time.
No,
did
you
I?
did.
No, because I gave away one while you were gone.
What?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, so that one, technically, that needs to come off because we don't have another one. I didn't
Okay.
take it off.
Okay, it's gone.
So what are we doing?
It's on there, and we spun it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're done. Maybe this is an hour-long live stream.
We're live.
This is live? Move the lose the turn to there. And put that there. Because obviously something's janky with the board and it's stopping there.
Oh, is
Practice spins.
Well, if it's weighted at the bottom. Well, that was only one off.
That was pretty close.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I want. All right.
We're so stupid.
No, sausage of choice.
Please
He might,
don't
he
go
might
to
just
the
crushed
turn.
his.
Okay.
So just,
All right, so it's
just change your power.
It was bad luck there for a few.
And
Okay.
it depends on where you start too.
All right, Jim. I will get.
All right, good.
I'll get this sent to you.
We've given away a lot. So next month, I will test this before then, but
Yeah.
we will be able to stream doing fast, I don't know, to put it in layman's terms. We'll do fast streaming, and then it'll also have a fallback to slow streaming, the way we're trying to get away from.
Yeah.
But that way is really reliable. It just sucks because it takes a minute plus to get to everybody. So if it works well, people will be like 2 seconds behind.
And if it's going bad, they can go to the old one. And
It should automatically negotiate.
it'll go
out.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, kind of.
We control.
Yeah,
which
no,
one
no, we don't. The internet,
The internet.
the internet
The
determines
internet
it.
does it. Okay.
But so what we do now, our latency and delay is like 60 milliseconds. I mean, 100
Right, yeah,
milliseconds.
nothing,
It's a
right.
fraction.
Yeah.
So we'll go to like a 2-second delay, but 2 seconds is
No, 2 seconds. Good.
that's not bad. I can live with that.
I was frozen too. Just don't send me maple syrup back.
You're like a child that wanders in.
I don't get it. But need to know.
You were out of your element, dude.
All right.
I'm still froze.
Even after refreshing?
Yeah. Everybody else is saying they're froze too.
I was trying to word
I'm not. No, I am.
an odd question the other day on the podcast, but I was like, that's so odd. I didn't want to disrupt the flow or anything, but like I was trying to draft a fantasy football team of like proteins, but I was like, well, who's the quarterback? What are running backs? What's a why? Something's there, but
Sure.
I just can't flesh out
Yeah, I
the
got
full thought
you.
or
I know
idea of
what
what I
you're
was
talking
going
about.
for. But I was like, well, do you maybe do with finished stuff? Like
Yeah,
who's the
that's-
quarterback?
Right.
You know,
Because you're like your pork butts, your ribs, your brisket, those are your offensive and
But
defensive
maybe
linemen.
if we worded in a question to where it's like, well, what's your pick? What's your first round pick of things we were talking about?
So it's just a draft then.
Yeah, but what are you picking?
Steak.
Ooh. Is it a PPR though? You didn't even see what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
You're
there's all these
so-
other questions.
You're so ill prepared.
Yeah, just all the comments are gone back. Good now.
For now, they don't trust it.
No.
Yeah, this is extra bad today.
Doug says, I feel like I need to get better at briskets. I feel like when I get them to temp and such, it's just not as juicy and tender as I'd like. I mean, probably part of that has to do with how quickly you're cooking them, your wrap thing. James and I were talking
And
about this
frozen
the
again.
other day. And frozen again. Can't hear anything I'm saying. My whole thing is I'm not the biggest brisket.
He's
fan in the world.
anti-brisket. We were talking about this, and I was very appalled.
I'm not the biggest brisket fan.
I think good brisket is worth it, but so much of the time, like
It's average.
it's just average.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly, like, it takes an incredibly long time to make it, and it's
Guys are-
expensive.
Killing me. Come on. What are you saying? This is the Cadillac of barbecue, and then this is still when Cadillac meant something. Okay, and you're supposed to be able to, like, you create your own bark on it, man. The amount of seasoning that you like if you only got that seasoning on the edge right there, you go, ooh, hold on, I need some meat to season with, to compare. No,
If you gave me the option of
Come
either
on.
a full brisket
Don't
or
you say
a full
that.
brisket's weight in, like, a sausage I could make, I'd make the sausage every single time. Like, every
I love
single
it.
time.
And then your reasoning was like, well, it's too much work, and then you go, hold on, but let me make my entire sausage. Let me do an andouille sausage
From
that has,
beginning
like-
to end, I can be done with that in 2 hours.
No, and then cook time.
Okay, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, give me that
Don't
face.
fucking-
If you
well,
guys,
don't talk about cook time as a negative when we're talking about brisket,
but I'm
the
just-
thing that takes the longest to
but
cook.
like, what's the one thing that disrupted it? Oh, a wrap. Oh, I got to put a blanket on it and mist it with apple cider. It almost sounds fun. And you're over there talking about like, oh, I gotta mix everything. I gotta do all the accoutrement. I gotta weigh stuff out. I could kill somebody with what you're doing, right?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just saying, the simplicity's there, baby. You're just not leaning into it.
I think they do Deep Woods Butcher. I think you can stack multiple gift cards on a order.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll take it off and then it'll open it back up so you can add more.
As long as you're saying it's not pulled pork, right? That's not better than brisket.
Mickey D says he's been doing a staring contest with me since I got here. Yeah, I'm froze again. Can they even hear me when I'm frozen? Yes. Shut up! Shut up! I'm stupid.
Oh, I don't. Hold on.
You're not actually frozen,
it.
John.
No, I know. I was thinking it was going through that for a second. Darn it. The number of times I've just said stupid things recently is unbelievable. Was it you? No, it was Allie was on the podcast with my North Southwest Australia. Did you see that?
No.
So we were reading the story about a great white that got into a lake in NSW, which I know is in Australia. In my mind, my entire life, I have thought that that meant North Southwest Australia. So I say that, and I could see Patrick doing a funny face, and I look over and Allie's staring at him. So I look over at him, and he's like, That does not make any sense. I'm like, for the first time, I actually thought about north, south, west. I was like, oh yeah, I'm dumb. I
Yeah, no,
fell out
because
of my chair.
she said what it was.
Yeah, New South Wales.
And I was
Yeah.
like, that sounds right. What you're saying. What are you saying?
I fell out of my chair laughing at myself. Sometimes I'm very stupid.
No.
There's nothing I can do about it.
No, you don't get to say that because then I can't make fun of you when you're stupid because you're owning it now. So don't say that, and I'll still make fun of you.
Okay.
Deal? Cool.
Yeah, so Austin just typed something in, but if anyone's not reading it, we're really sorry about the issue, guys. It's just there's nothing we can do at the moment to fix it. We'll try and come up with something for next live stream.
Was there like a rad coupon or something maybe we could kick around as far as a code for them
No
in the
Alley?
chat? Oh, now is that the one we're running today?
Mhm. That's 15% off.
Oh yeah, I can't beat that. What is there like you have to spend a certain amount or
$50.
doll hairs?
Rainbow Mom, I just don't like Bert Kreischer on a podcast. It's his laugh, so I don't like the two bears
used
one
to-
cave thing
I
because
used to be able to do that.
I can't stand that. Yeah, it just gets me. Rub the brisket with tobacco.
No.
Everyone's got something.
There's no way he meant Tabasco, right?
No, I'm pretty sure he meant tobacco.
Menthol. He did mean Tabasco. Okay, he did
Oh,
mean
okay.
Tabasco.
Good. Still not good. I don't like the idea of that. Although the way that works, it would probably not be spicy by the
Yeah,
time it's all said and
I
done. It will
wouldn't.
probably
It'd cook
dissipate
off,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. But still not a fan.
A nice Copenhagen flavor. Yep. Nope. Doug, I also, man, I gotta get better. I gotta be a better person because every time a celebrity gets brought up, I'm like, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I've got to be a happier person.
No. Just think of your favorite movie, Big.
Yeah, that one I'll never change. I hate Tom
Yeah.
Hanks. Cannot stand him. Ugh. Someday I will. Yeah, my video is gone.
Well, that's fun.
Mickey D.
Hit
like,
your play button.
oh, I'm gone.
Just kicked over your begonias.
My what?
It's a line Seth Rogen. This guy said he hated Seth Rogen's laughs. I've been trying to just.
You did a good one. Yeah, I heard it. That was good.
Since it's freezing so much, maybe we should just like put things up, and the first person to tell us what we're holding up gets a spin at the wheel.
It's a freeze game.
What is John holding up? First person.
Oh, some people could still see it.
Well,
Lure.
All right, who was it?
The hairy
was it?
demon.
The hairy.
The hairy demon. All right, here we go. The hairy demon. You're gonna lose a turn. I bet. I bet you lose a turn. That's the way this is
right.
going.
Did you spray WD-40 on it?
On the back, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it spins way better now.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you got the 10-inch butcher knife.
Sweet.
Congratulations. That is an awesome prize. I love that knife. It's actually one of my favorite things that we sell here.
That sounded so inauthentic. That is one of my favorite.
I talk about that knife all the time.
Just the first.
I will come
sentence
back
about-
there.
It did. It sounded robotic. It sounded Zucker.
10-inch granite edge butcher's knife.
Do you have the 8-inch
That is
version over there?
great
or is that the
prize.
10-inch?
You will love.
We don't have the 8-inch version anymore.
Oh.
I'm even going to give you the Granton Edge one, Harry Demon.
Can he do that?
Are you allowed to?
Can he do that?
All right, I better copy down. 'Cause
Rainbow Mom, I did get new glasses, but I did not get new glasses. These are the same glasses I've had, but I broke my other ones. Walked in, they had other ones on the shelf. They popped out lenses, and boom, brand new glasses. But I don't normally wear my glasses, because it like anytime I do something on a screen, the light reflects bad. So try not to wear them all the time
I didn't realize you
When
had
I'm
my
like-
glasses.
on screen. They're the same ones as before.
Oh, okay.
100% the same.
Oh, okay.
They pop lenses out of one to the other, switched them over.
So it's the same frame.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Maybe we should do
Ooh.
more like competitions for who gets a spin instead of just drawing winners.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Can we get the true hone on the wheel?
No, no,
What?
it's too expensive. No,
What did you say?
I did say it had to be under $600.
and that thing is well over.
How about
$600.
a chance to spin the wheel
you?
on the wheel?
We will fly you here.
Long as it's
You
under
won another
$600.
chance at the wheel. Woo! What if it was like buy John's house?
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
I said buy.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Happy birthday, Indy Mike.
Oh, happy birthday. That's awesome. Doug says, I wanted to say that the cheese sausage you gave me, the pepper coating, was absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Did he get some of the dried sausage?
Yeah. Very tasty. Or, no, was it dried sausage? No, it was, I'm back.
Oh, was it the summer sausage?
Yeah, it was summer sausage. I'm back.
Can you do like dry cured lamb or anything like that?
Sure.
Yeah. Mostly it's pork. Sometimes it's pork and beef. Beef by itself is hard because, like, the denser it is, the harder water is going to have time migrating out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if it's a super dense thing, you're going to have a really hard time. I don't know how dense lamb is. I feel like if we're talking about just like lamb.
Would you still add like pork fat and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if it was lamb, it'd probably be okay. I don't. I have no evidence to back this up, but lamb seems like a not too dense of a meat to me. If we're talking like a adult sheep or goat or something, you might change your mind on that. There'd be some funk to it. Oh, it's in the freezer. Okay, good.
What?
Your brother and your father went
He messed up or something.
hog hunting, and they brought back a hog, and Dylan talked to me about it like sometime last week. He's like, yeah, like, you know, blah, 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 you can do something with it. And I just,
Whole hog?
had a bad moment there. I was like, it's been in the fridge the whole time, but it's been in the freezer, so we're okay.
You and like who's that? Ed Gain probably just had the same thought. Damn, what did I do?
Four 451-405. I'm gonna put a flash sale on both the chimichurri seasonings.
Both of them?
Both of them. Both of them.
First, I thought you were crazy.
Then you realized I'm a genius.
Yeah. Yes. Just
Not
set-
even remotely close. I couldn't remember 6 digits for 8 seconds.
You told me. You told me I was going to be able to yell, "Set it and forget it" on this one like 12 times. What's going on?
All right. Chimichurris, both of them, the spicy and whatever, they're usually $11.99. I'm going to put them on sale for $8.99 right now.
Got a great question. Do the tenderizer attachments ever go on sale?
So I have gone through and created all of our sales for Thanks Black Monday and mostly for Christmas. And all tenderizer stuff will be on sale for Thanks Black Monday. Yep, and those chimichurris, the spicy and the regular, are on sale on waltons.com right now. So enjoy, get to them.
There's no sound or movement from some people. Yeah, move. Give them.
I've
some
got movement.
Move.
Who can do more jumping checks?
Oh, I got you. I'm going already, dude. 2,
Patrick's all good.
3. Actually, my jumping jacks look like help. Help me.
Rainbow Mom asked a question about something. Seasonings.
Oh, snack
What are your
steak.
favorite snack stick seasonings? Habanero barbecue is a hard one to beat. Willie's is also really, it's just a good
She wanted
representation of a
outside
snack stick.
Willie's.
Oh, outside of Willie's. That
Who would want that?
that's generally my favorite. If you're doing one out of beef,
Just eat Willie's outside.
the buffalo wing snack stick is excellent with beef. It's not that great with pork, but it's really good with beef.
Tex-Mex is
Yep.
really a really good old staple if you like heat, but they get hot. They don't seem that hot, but you eat like
They
I
can.
don't know, eat a whole package and your stomach burns a little bit.
Yeah.
The best with beef is taco, by far. So
No, you like taco with deer, I thought. Those were
Beef.
deer tacos
Beef
that you
with
really liked. It
taco.
was beef?
beef with taco.
Okay. Oh.
And when I'm talking to them, I'm Ferris Bueller. You don't interrupt that, okay? When Cameron is on screen, you can do
Can
your
someone
Cameron
come get
stuff.
him?
Get your
We've
Cameron
talked
stuff.
about this.
Security.
He's getting too big for his britches.
You gotta watch
I
out.
give him a couple of nice compliments, and all
I
of a
got
sudden-
4 buttons back here. I got wheel, you guys, me, and you don't want to see what's on number 4, okay?
Mr. USMC Hack asks if we've looked into selling pizza ovens. So we did for a while have the Green Mountain pizza oven, and then
Yeah.
did we have the Onis? Or
No,
we were like thinking about getting one.
yeah, I had somebody from Oni, whatever.
however you say it.
Like they kept. This was years ago.
I remember
This is
it,
when
yeah.
they first started
Yeah.
because they were like, can we like be in your store, be in your website catalog? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then we order stuff and like, well, we don't have any. And like it was like 9 months later, we still couldn't get them, and I'm like, okay, we're done.
We're done.
We're
Yeah,
not doing it.
no
If I
more.
can't get them from you, I'm not. So, yeah, we never did.
I got a cool question. Can we season snack sticks with just Old Bay?
I mean, could
I
you?
started shaking my head way too early there.
You could, but you'd have to make sure
What's
that
the
your
salt
your
content?
salt content was
yeah, that's
right.
gonna be the hardest part.
A lot of trial and error.
Do we have anything that would be flavorful like that though? Because it's like, I don't want to go down the fishy realm, but at the same time, it's like I that's kind of, they put that on goldfish now.
I don't think does it give its exact salt content though. It probably just does an order of predominance.
Yeah.
And the number one is celery salt, which is salt and celery seed. So yeah, you're gonna have to just do a ton of trial and error. It's 140 milligrams per a serving size, which is 0.6 of a gram.
Sweet.
I'm not doing all that math right now.
Sweet.
Certainly not in front of people where they can make fun of me.
Let's
again.
do a 5-pound batch, man. Let's do it.
Old Bay clam chowder does sound actually really good.
Then we could tell people, but we put Old Bay in a brat one time, and let me tell you. It'd be like when we tell everyone goose pepperoni is the greatest thing we've ever had. See, we keep talking about it.
Now, technically, we need to be more specific with that because
That was an accident.
no, I was thinking back on it. It was technically snow goose,
Okay.
so it's not just like a Canadian goose. So it is a little bit different.
I got to learn about goose before I realize what the difference is I didn't know I'm making.
Right. It's like the difference between mule deer and deer.
Yes.
Right. There's a taste difference. It's not dramatic, but there's a taste difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody pointed that out to me recently. I like the regular chimney better, so that's what I would go with. Sorry, I'm just now thinking about Old Bay brats. Like, if there's a way to do it, I would recommend instead of starting it out in a snack stick, you start out in a brat because you can mix in a bunch of seasoning, keep extra meat to the side, keep extra seasoning to the side, and then cook up a little bit of it in a pan, and see where you are. Is it too much seasoning? Well, if it's too much seasoning, add more meat. If it's not enough seasoning, add more seasoning, obviously. So I would start with a brat instead of a snack stick.
Do you think finished result in front of you, say it's gone well, which one do you think works better anyways, flavor-wise?
Brat.
Brat?
I do.
Okay.
Because the snack stick's going to be drier.
But
Right,
I think,
semi-dry product.
but my instant reaction is like, well, a brat's hot though. It might kill off a lot of that flavor, so to speak. Like when you
No,
have
I
cheese
think it'll
compared to
open it
cold-
up more.
Really?
I do.
Okay, that's a
I
good
think
point.
in a cold snack stick, I think
You think you
it'll-
wouldn't get a lot of it, and it would have to
dampen it
develop
down.
room temp? I can see that. Okay. Well, let's do it.
And I think if you use the right cheese, it could really
Set it off.
just knock it out of the park. Whose idea was that? Was that your idea or was that
I just
somebody's
came up
idea?
with it. Yeah, I just came up with
You
it.
came up with it? That's a good idea, Patrick.
Well, yeah. What would JP say right there?
So Patrick's Old Smoky Patrick doesn't have a laptop back there. He's just got a camera that he switches to sometimes.
What, does he want to get me one?
No, he was asking if your laptop has the video camera.
No, dude. Yeah, there's a whole setup back here.
Doug is offering to buy the meat for the Old Bay. I'll try that first. I'll let everybody know how it works. But that is... Darn, I have to eat all the Cajun before I can do that.
What's the next barbecue you guys are doing?
I've got something in there.
Uh-oh, is it a
It's a
secret?
weird fish thing.
No, that was Deer Creek Drones gave me that, and I thought because I saw him like months later. He's like, "Have you used that yet?" I was like, "No." It's like, "You need to throw that out." He's like, "Don't use that." I'm like, "No, I repackaged it, vacuum sealed it, like it's fine." And he's like, "It's got this weird like red portion that you have to cut off, and if you don't, like that portion tastes terrible no matter what." He's like, "If it's got any freezer burn, it'll be even worse." Then I was in there a while ago and looking at it and realized I didn't repackage it, so I tossed that out.
Oh,
That was the paddlefish. No, I've got something else in there that will be the next one.
Do I need to search through, find this out?
I mean, if
or-
you want to ruin it for you. I don't think you want to ruin it for you, do you? It's
I-
a fun surprise.
I think it's gonna be bad either way. I don't think you'd have bought.
I can't. I
think you
still am
bought something
shocked that
good.
crab legs stunk.
Ooh, you guys should
That's
buy-
just not the right
You
way to
should
cook
buy
crab legs.
tarantula or something.
He won't eat that.
Why not?
How would you eat it?
They have-
Whole?
Yeah, they
come
have
on,
like what do they call them? Fried tarantulas.
Mm,
Oh, dang.
anything's good deep fried.
Yeah, famous last words. There you go.
Is there any way to incorporate clam, shrimp, or anything like that into a brat? Would that be weird? Clam, I think probably would be weird, but yeah, we use shrimp anytime we make the the jambalaya brat, and I think it adds something nice to it. It's a small amount. I think it's only like 3 pounds of shrimp to a 25-pound batch, so not really that small, but not a huge amount. It grinds a lot different, so you want to just grind it once through a 3/8 plate. Don't regrind that. Adds a little bit of nice, like not fishy flavor, but like a little bit of shellfish flavor. And it's just something cool to do that's a little bit different. Clam, I would probably stay away from though. One, it's going to take you an insane amount of time to shuck enough clams to make a batch of brats. And two, I think the texture would just be strange. Yeah, it would probably be rubbery when you cook them. But you never know. I mean, certainly if you try it, let us know. Be interested to see how it works. All right. Drawing a winner. I'm not rooting for you guys to get the comment for another minute or two. Anyone who hasn't... Denny, yes, the 22 head is closer. We'll have it by... I'd be shocked if we don't have it by Thanks Black Monday sale. Don't. I didn't. I did not. I did not. I did not. I swear I did not. What? Bosifus says he thought that I sabotaged Team Orange this week. but it was both teams that were having trouble, not just.
Why were teams having troubles? 738, 521.
Who
I don't
won the
have to
last two
be
gift
concerned.
cards last month on the other platforms? Allie, do you know that?
To find out the winners, please send a 4x6 postcard with a self-addressed stamp.
All right, picking a random winner, and it's Rafter W. Rafter, let us know. I assume you want the wheel, but they're
Dude, we shouldn't even give people an option. The wheel
Just
has
go.
been giving out gifts all day.
oh no, Texas. I saw them talking about being each other's proxy. Ready? No, we have to change out the.
Oh.
Give me. No. We already did that. Give me the fresh seal vacuum sealer. And 1, 2.
Woo!
All right, not bad. You won the tenderizer unit. I will get that emailed out to you, or you know what I mean.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's crazy. You guys won pictures of prizes.
Wouldn't that be awesome if all we did was send them the pictures? I can't believe we spent this much money.
Oh man.
We have
Printing all this
we have
out.
given away the top 5 most expensive things
know.
on the wheel today.
I know.
Literally everything else is, well, I don't know, what's the vac sealer? Vac sealer is probably 99.
Yep. Yeah, was on sale for
So,
89, but yeah. It's
Everything else is $100 or less. Everything so far we've given away has almost exclusively been over $100. Yeah. Except Tex, he got a $50 gift card. Somebody else got a.
when that first $50 gift card went on, I was like, we're going to be okay. Like this, and then immediately the big ones started coming off the board. Who was it? Rafter W? Yeah. All right. Cool. I emailed him, so we can handle that all through customer service. This is how big the teeth were on my muskie. It bit there and just went back and forth so many times during the fight.
You serious?
Yeah, what else would it possibly be?
Just
You mean
the worn spot from the
vibration
lure?
from that
Oh.
going back and forth?
Shipping damage.
That
Sure.
thing is massive, though.
This is small. This is a small musky lure. Some of the other things we were throwing were much bigger than this. Like we threw one that, I kid you not, was this big. It was a beaver.
What?
Yep. It was like literally this big.
How do they even?
They eat everything, man. Their mouths get like this big when they're fully open, and they're voracious.
That's wild.
So, I mean, at work, you often, nick here, nick there on your fingers sometimes, right? When you're going fishing, how many times are you hooking in the finger? Ooh, ow, ah.
I have
ooh.
only twice put a hook through my hand. Only twice.
But pokes and jabs and stuff
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
quite often.
Quite common.
Quite
Okay,
often.
I figured, but
Being careful is not really.
sure.
I tend to say that a lot. That's not my strong suit. That's not my strong suit.
I took my kids fishing Monday. Was it Labor Day or was it Sunday? It was Sunday. I think it was Sunday. This was Labor. Yeah, this was Labor Day week. So it was Sunday. I have a 2-year-old who is in the phase of I want to do everything on my own, and she's full size.
She's not just 2.
She's 2.5. No, 2 3/4. She's 2 3/4.
Oh my god.
But I didn't bring her like little toy fishing pole that's only like 2.5 feet long. All I had were like the full size. They're like
Right.
5.5 to 6 foot. And she's like, I want to do it. I want to do it. Like screaming. I'm like, no, no, no. Like you're going
not
to
good.
hurt
Right.
somebody. But always scared to death when I'm with my kids and they're like going back to cast and it's like, look out,
It's
break
not
it
good.
down.
You know?
Somebody's gonna get hooked.
Drop to the floor. Yeah, the spines from walleyes will get you. I haven't caught one in a long time, but bluegills. When I was a kid, I'd get those spines in my hands as well. Stephen Winscott says, I've had lures like that bitten in half. That's insane.
Wow. You shark fishing?
That's insane.
Would you go shark fishing?
I've gone shark fishing.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Well,
go.
technically,
I wouldn't go great white shark fishing.
If you fish in the ocean, you're kind of it's not
Right?
up to
Yeah,
you
it's
sometimes.
in the realm of possibility.
yeah, you can
So.
get whatever. You can get the Kraken.
I was watching that video yesterday of the guy that's in the glass box. You ever seen the plexiglass? They make a plexiglass box and they float them out there over top of like big great whites, and the one comes up and just comes right through the plexiglass, like breaks the plexiglass box, no problem whatsoever.
problem
And she goes, no,
whatsoever.
and just doesn't eat them. It's just like could have, didn't.
So hey, what is that? It can't see it at all. It's probably it thinks it's gonna breach water or something, and then it just goes, "Oh my gosh, so sorry about your box, guy."
Yeah, what Bo Nuts is saying, my ex-father-in-law, I guess, would go do that with his friends. They would snag for salmon. Doug says, I was fishing with a friend once, and he had a lure with triple hooks and had one stuck in his lip with the other stuck in his eyebrow, pulling in the opposite direction. Ugh.
Can't think about that. That's
Oh, did I ever show you the video of... This was on... I've never shared this video.
I
This
think
is...
I need to step out. I don't know what is this.
No, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. And you can't even really see a bunch from where this is. But at the end of the day of that epic day of fishing, as we're getting out of the boat at the dock, one of the guys we were fishing with put a hook through his hand. He was trying to help, and they did the... Have you ever seen the line trick?
Mm-mm.
So you like wrap a line around the where the hook went in, and like push down and just pull. Like you do 1, 2, and just pull it, and it comes right out. And I took a video from across the water. I was on another dock, but maybe I didn't actually.
Is that to
save the
push
video.
down so the barb can?
The barb comes right out.
Gosh.
And that's what they were all telling me when I was telling them that story. I guess I don't have it. They were like, "Oh, you should have done the fishing line trick." I was like, "Yeah." Like it was all the way through. Like there was no backing it out. I tried for a while too. Like I bent the barb down. I was like, didn't work. Rainbow Mom says, I wonder how many people that were having stream issues were on mobile. I just switched to mobile from my PC and it's constantly lagging. I think it's both because we're on laptops and we're having issues. So I don't think that's...
I think there's just a larger issue at play today.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's just something wrong with it. All right, so take that off. I'm going to put one of my favorite things up here that we never really give away, but the Jacquard tenderizer. I love that thing. Anytime I'm doing chicken, I always use the Jacquard tenderizer.
Anytime,
Anytime, Patrick.
anytime,
Anytime here, at least.
anytime. Anytime.
Can you see the big scratch on my head or no? No.
No, your brain's in the way.
My 7 head?
You giant.
Here.
You look like the bad guy in that Green Lantern movie.
Well, that's what's his name, Steve Dorff. So early on in the movie, that's a huge compliment.
Early Steve.
Here,
You're late, Stephen Dorff.
switch cameras.
Are you flipping?
Yeah,
phone?
yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it is all the way
Wow.
from there to there, and it went all the way down.
Look at his body trying to look
But
how
look at how amazing.
your middle finger should be way longer. I just the way you're holding it, look like they're the same height.
Oh,
That like over the years you've just nicked off enough. It just
constantly almost grows all the way back.
oh man.
Yeah. So
Like
it needs to breathe.
Like
for
an
a while.
iguana's tail, your middle finger, dude. Look at that thing.
That is all messed up.
Looks like you've been like playing in the pool for 6 hours. John, get out! You're pruning. Look at your finger.
Yeah, I'm not. Somebody was annoying me about. Did you clean it? Did you clean it? Did you clean it? Like no.
And I spit on it. And I rubbed it in the dirt. And
So
put it
I
in
was
my
at.
dog's mouth.
I was at a friend of mine who has a horse farm, and I was trying to cut a hose open so we could run it's not an invisible fence, but it's like that across underneath a gate, so their dogs would stay out of there. As I'm doing it, slices my palm wide open.
I think you're into it. You know what?
Well, hold on.
I've heard too many stories.
Hold on.
now.
So, freaking out. She's like, "You okay? You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'll rub it in the dirt."
No,
so
no,
it's
just
like
put your hand
trying
in
to
your
like
pocket.
No. So I do that, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I do this all the time." She's like, "There's horse poop everywhere around here." I was like, "Oh yeah, that
I'm
was
just
dumb."
rubbing
I'm
it,
like,
yeah.
"That was dumb."
Sorry, I'm not.
So that
at
one
home.
got a couple rounds of hydrogen peroxide,
Oh yeah.
but that's the most I'm giving
I'm
something.
sure it's great.
But that's why my body doesn't get like.
What do people do? Like every time I reach for the Neospore, my wife like laughs at me. I'm like, I don't. What do you? All right, sorry.
I'll just die, I guess.
Let me just think about it really hard away. I don't know.
Pack it with black. Yeah, Rainbow Mom, we took a rubber band, we cut it off, and we wrapped it around so tight down here that it stopped bleeding, and then we just coated it in super glue, and then took that rubber band off slowly, and it only bled through the super glue once. So
What a nightmare, dude.
pack it with black pepper. I've never heard that before.
Gunpowder. Just do gunpowder and then light it, and then it'll seal.
Maybe that's what they mean.
Maybe.
Maybe they mean black powder.
But pepper could be cool too.
Yeah, but see, because Austin said that he was abandoning Team Orange and ran out. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. No, he means black pepper. Okay.
Why? What's it do?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I bet you that feels awesome. Bet you that doesn't burn at all.
Well, cut yourself open again, and then next time you
Go bring
find
me a
yourself-
knife.
Hey, in about a week when this happens again,
Right.
get some black
Just
pepper.
try it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to keep a glove on the entire time I'm at Zubilee.
Maybe you're one of those like single glove guys.
The entire time. I'm gonna have to keep a glove on the entire time I'm at Zubilee.
You're like Teddy
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
Yep. We actually 3 years ago or 3 times ago, because they kind of stopped doing it for a while during COVID. We won Vendor of the Year, and then they stopped giving out that award. So in our mind, we've won every year because
Crushed it.
nobody's beaten us.
It was the coolest
Nobody's
thing ever.
knocked
Wait,
us
they
off.
stopped doing?
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
The
That's
year after we
disappointing.
tried,
It is.
yeah, we won
Yep.
it, then we tried to repeat.
Sweet. Yep, we'll be there. So come on, stop by.
Yeah, be on the lookout for social media stuff. We might be doing extra giveaways.
I won't have time for Old Bay brats, but not before then. Black pepper on my iPad didn't help the live stream. What's going on with black pepper? Everyone's in a big black pepper kick right
I
now.
went to a big black pepper cake yesterday.
Like you were just saying it all the time?
No, I was using a ton of it. Made some soup.
Some soup.
Are these the same?
No.
What'd you got?
Murray Stockholm cheddar and Beecher's something. Their main cheddar.
No, my super glue's gone.
Fantastic.
Stockholm cheddar? Does that just mean I'll get really into
No
him?
matter what, you're gonna love it.
Even if he's really rude and
Really-
mean, yeah, kidnaps
Really
me.
sharp. It hurts to eat, but you love it.
Yeah, man, I don't know, something about that cheddar just hits.
The Navy doctor tried to super glue it and dipped it into her eye.
No.
Dipped what in her eye?
Super glue. They got super glue into her eye.
How's the eye entering at all?
She had to have surgery to open her because she cut her eyelid.
Oh, I thought
She had to have surgery to open her eye and scrape the super glue from her eyeball.
How hard do you?
You're unconscious. You have to be unconscious.
No.
for that.
I
There's
mean,
no way.
as you realize you got glue in your eye, and you go, "Oh God, what do I do?"
And,
oh God, what do I
and then
do?
you physically can't open your eye.
And then you don't blink. You go, "Hold on, let me let it dry." I'd probably let it dry with my eyes open.
Note to self: ever get super glued in my eye, I'm just going straight to the ER.
Don't
Do
even
not
try
pass
to do
go.
anything.
Yeah.
Don't collect
Oh, yeah.
$200.
Start driving immediately.
Do you drive or does somebody else drive?
Somebody else.
I
tried.
get somebody else to do it. Yeah.
Your nickname forever is Wink, though, right? Just
Yeah. See, people have been trying, can't get on. So
Should we just end the live stream early?
I kind of think so.
I think we should just draw a winner to
Alright,
end
cool.
it and
Yep.
call it for
We're gonna
today.
draw another winner. We're gonna spin for you, and we're just gonna call it. So it's Joe 1. $75. Nice.
$75.
So we're really sorry, guys. By next live stream, we'll have a backup plan figured out so that this doesn't happen again. But hopefully everybody is out doing some dove hunting, having some fun, and we'll see you guys next month.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.